Someone told me that apparently if I caught a Geodude I could get a shiny Pikachu, so why don't we try this? That is, if Geodude actually gets caught, which it totally did, so. And after hundreds of years, here's finally the guy. My kid doesn't like his Pikachu because it's a weird color. I told him it's special, but he won't listen. This kid right here, well, let's give him a little smacking real quick and have him know exactly what this weird coloring on a Pokemon means, because this little guy here has actually got a shiny Pokemon for us. However, apparently he doesn't know what shiny Pokemon are, so goodbye Geodude and hello shiny Pikachu. Except that the animation in these old school games actually took quite a long time. And there we go. I saved you guys the trouble because that actually took like a really long time. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it took over a minute, and I don't think transferring a Pokemon should take over that long. But anyway, here's Sparky the Pikachu. Shiny level 6 Pikachu here. Anyway, let's get back to today's episode. What's up everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Christmas, the Johto Legacy. Our journey continues today through the Johto region as we just came out of Dark Cave, or actually Union Cave, which happens to be super duper dark in this game, so I can easily confuse those. But now we're in Route 33 and about to head over to Azalea Town in the hopes of taking on the very next gym. But first, there's this guy who came through a tunnel and has got plenty of energy left. What's he gonna do with that energy? Why, battle a little kid, of course. That's all hikers love to do around here. Hello, Mr. Anthony. Aw, man, he's even got a nice Geodude to welcome us back to an awesome new episode, because we've got ourselves a shiny Pikachu to start things off. And like I said, we're gonna be taking on quite another gym already, which is really strange because I guess like I'm not really used to games going by that quickly. But when you really think about it, the old school Pokemon games did used to be pretty short. Like, I'm sure I could beat Pokemon Red and Blue pretty quickly nowadays compared to, you know, back in the day. But anyway, if you guys are excited for another episode jam-packed of Pokemon Christmassy fun, make sure to leave a like, because we are actually going to be going to the Slowpoke Well day, and I heard that there's something a little bit crazy going on there, not just the usual Team Rocket shenanigans cutting off Slowpoke tails. So we'll definitely have to wait and find out just to see exactly what is going on there. But for now, I did want to point out a couple of things that I noticed, because this game is actually very different from the Johto that we know. See, I've been comparing it a lot to the original just because the map is basically the same with a couple of tile changes to make everything look a little bit more snowy. But in itself, the game is very different. Like, all the Pokemon found in it, I mean, I guess there's still Slowpokes that don't. Yeah, okay, I guess he wanted to yawn. That's really all he wanted to do. Here's the Slowpoke Well, though, which has apparently been frozen over, so I'm not sure how we're even gonna get in there. A drought that ended 400 years ago, and for 400 years it's actually been frozen over. I knew it when I saw Delibird at times, but never knew how they got there. Now it all makes sense. Oh, so there's actually another cave behind the Slowpoke Well, and this guy's blocking the way. There's no cave entrance here. You must be seeing things. Well, we certainly aren't seeing things. That's actually a cave entrance right behind him, but in order to get back there, we're gonna have to visit our good old pal Kurt. Or was it Bert? Or was it Schnurt? I'm not sure. I think Rarity is really awesome. I need a t-shirt with Rarity on it to show it off. What? Okay, this town is off to a very weird start, man. Azalea Town, I knew that you had some weird people here, like Charcoal Kiln. Like, that's not really a name, dude. You either gotta choose. You're a guy that sells coal, or your name is Kiln. I don't know. I don't like the look of him. I bet he's up to no good somehow. You might want to look into it. Oh, I see. Profiling just because he's in Team Rocket. I see. I don't want to go out and cut firewood today because, what, it's too cold? Yeah, it's definitely too cold. It's actually been really cold here where I'm living currently. It started snowing yesterday for the very first time in all of this winter, which I think I talked about, so pretty crazy stuff. I feel like it should have happened 2 days ago, like on Christmas Day, but unfortunately that's not how things work out, and Christmas Day has actually been 4 days now, so it's been a little while since then. I need to catch up with the times apparently, but it started snowing quite a lot here yesterday morning, which was really crazy because I haven't seen snow in so long. But hey, this guy here wants to sell us some balls, and that's more important, but it'll have to wait because Team Rocket is up to no good once again. They are an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're in the cave stealing presents from Delibird. We can't let them ruin Christmas for everyone. Hang on, Delibird. Oh, Kurt is on his way. Alright. There goes Kurt off to save the Delibird, just like always, and then he's gonna leave his little daughter all alone, actually his granddaughter, but this doesn't really matter all that much, because what does matter is we're gonna have to go rescue Kurt now in the Slowpoke well, because he's actually an old man. And it's kind of funny because in Heart Gold Soul Silver, the first time I played it, I remember when Kurt falls down the well and you're like, oh god, he's actually supposed to be an old man, and he fell down the well and like broke his back. So kind of messed up if you think about it. But this guy, his Pokemon just like him are older, not strong enough to take on Team Rocket these days. Orange, I know you can teach them a thing or two in my place. I need you to save those Delibird and save Christmas. So we're finally gonna save Pokemon Christmas, even though that was the name of this game, and even though last episode I was saying, like, you know, it really shouldn't be, because I feel like it's a little Christmas gimmick calling it Pokemon Christmas, but the creator himself even said many times, you know, this is its own full-fledged game, and we're seeing that with the fact that there are so many different Pokemon than there are normally in Johto, and even the trainers themselves have really different Pokemon. I don't know about the gym leaders, because Faulkner still had his Pidgeotto, and that's usually what he's got. Maybe it was kind of different level, but I don't know. We're gonna make quick work of these Rattatas though, because to be honest, we've been fighting plenty of these already, so it's not that big a deal to show them off. However, we can show off our shiny Pikachu, so we should definitely do that, at least for a little bit. Wow. Oh, what am I doing right now? Why did I leer? Okay. Well, regardless of leering or rearing, something just happened behind me. I feel like something did, but I'm not sure. We're gonna move on to the next Team Rocket Grunt though, except the Zubat loves to get in the way. My favorite cave-dwelling Pokemon. That's like one thing that I really wish that they would just change. Yeah, just try to defeat all of us. What? What are these people going on about? They stole gifts from someone in Azalea Town, but I only saw like 3 houses going on in there, so there could literally only be like 3 people to really steal presents from. There's old Kurt and his granddaughter, there's the old Kiln, and then there's all the other people that work at like the Pokemon Center and Mart and stuff, which I don't even know if they live in Azalea Town, because it seems like kind of a small town. Don't know if I would live here, but hey, at least they've got a lot of Pokemon that Ralts can take down easily, like Ekans here. Ekans seems to have lost a little bit of weight since I last saw Ekans. Like, it looks a lot thicker in the later games, I gotta say, compared to how we're seeing it now. I don't know, maybe Ekans discovered the wonderfulness of eating food, because man, do I love eating. And speaking of which, I'm of course hungry right now. Let's go! Let's go, man. Where are we going though? Oh, a Rattata? I see. Well, I guess we're not going after all, because see, when you told me that we were going somewhere, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, I thought of something exciting, like, man, this guy's gonna have some really cool Pokemon, we're gonna have a great battle in our hands. And then nope, he comes out and he's got himself some more Zubats for us. Alright, keep it going. Just too strong, or maybe you're just too weak, bro. Alright, there's something back here though that we can't quite get to right now, because these guys are blocking the way, and there's also Delibirds that make the cry of a legendary Pokemon. Pretty sure that's Lugia. Dear Santa, I want a Ponyta and a bicycle and a 3DS. Love, Cindy. What? This is messed up, dude. They actually stole all the presents. This one's the only one that had any presents, so I wonder who Cindy could be. Maybe it's her. What do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy. Oh, is this gonna be Team Rocket Admin Cindy? I don't think so, but a man can hope. It's actually just Rocket Admin. Alright, well, let's imagine that her name is actually Cindy, and she was the one asking Santa for the Ponyta, because I just found that so cute, man, that I can't imagine anyone but this Rocket Admin being Cindy now. So we're gonna pretend that this is Cindy, except that Cindy has got a little Meowth instead of a Ponyta, and I feel like if you're a cat person, then you shouldn't really be messing with ponies at all. But I don't know, maybe you're like whatever they call it, like where you like, that's ambidextrous, and that just means that you can use both your left and right hands. So I don't know what I was trying to say there, but her last Pokemon is going to be a Houndour, and that is definitely not something that I think we can handle right now with what is even Beetle? I can't even remember any of my Pokemon's names. We got Beetle, we got Vixen, and we've got Barry right now. Barry's kind of on the team, right? And then we also got Sparky, which I think all of those could actually be superhero names. So maybe we've got our superhero team slowly coming together right now. We got the Flash, which is Barry the Wooper. We got Vixen in here. We got actually even the Blue Beetle is a superhero, so even Beetle could technically be one. You did okay today, punk, but wait till next time. Okay. I don't know if you're exactly trying to warn me or tell me about something that you're gonna do to me later on. This is bigger than you think though, kid. Sure, we're taking presents, but that isn't all. It's all part of the boss's plan. You'll find out soon enough. Alright. Peace out, Team Rocket, and here comes old Kurt to save the day. Way to go! Team Rocket has taken off and the deli bird is safe. Let's go back. No, dude, there was an item. What the heck? Okay, well, you showed them who's boss back at the cave. I'd be happy to sell my balls now. Wow! This guy, dude, you need to slow down right now. Whoa, even a free sample? Oh, he's trying to lure us in, I see. With the lure ball. Yeah, he wants to lure us in to buy more of his weird balls. Alright, well, at least he actually sells them instead of, you know, having to give him the apricorn, which he then takes like a day or two to make, so that's pretty cool. I guess I could buy some balls instead. And you can even sell stuff to him, because, you know, Kurt really wants your old rod. That's what he wants. Alright, well, that solves that problem, and that means that now we can take on the Azalea Town Gym. I believe it also means we can go on to Azalea Forest, or whatever it's usually called. And it's Bugsy, the walking bug encyclopedia, but before we do that, any of that actually, let's go and heal up. What is up with everyone talking about rarity? No matter where you go, it's the coolest thing around. Isn't that so? No! Who cares, man? No, it's really, oh, what is the coolest thing around? Oh, we can teach this kid a phrase, huh? Well, you know what's a trendy thing around here? Butts. That's a pretty trendy. Oh yeah, I got it now. Butts is totally the best thing ever. Yeah. You better believe it, buddy, because it is. I wonder if this guy knows about butts. Oh no, apparently Joseph Fig. Yeah. Jose, what? I don't know what that kid was going on about, but we are now ready to take on the second gym here in the Johto region, and that is Leader Bugsy's Azalea Town Gym. Yo, challenger! Bugsy's young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's gonna be tough without any advice. Let's see. Bug Pokemon don't like fire. Flying Pokemon type moves are super effective too. Great, dude. That's amazing. Without your advice, honestly, I don't know if I would have ever known any of that, and I probably would have had a very hard time in this gym, so thank you so much for that. Now, let's move along and see exactly how difficult all of this is going to be, because we're starting things off with a double battle right off the bat, and it actually is a double battle, okay. Couple Kyo and Eris. They both have pretty weird names, and they also both happen to not be a double battle at all. It's just a double tag trainer. They have two Pokemon, but they actually only battle with one, so it really doesn't make much sense to be a dual trainer thing, like actually the sprites standing next to each other. I guess it's okay because in the, like this little sprite, they're just a couple. So it was kind of cool to introduce this back in the day, but I feel like even if they had done double battles back in this game, it would have been a little bit better, because I don't know, didn't Ash even have a double battle at like the beginning of the like Entei movie, and that was part of this generation, so why couldn't they have double battles in this game? That's my real question. They just had these, and then they had the twin characters that would like stand next to each other, but they wouldn't actually be a double battle. Oh well, what a shame indeed. You're really strong. Hey, thanks buddy. I appreciate it. And you know what else I appreciate? Little bug trading guys walking up to me, because they just know that I want to battle their bug Pokemon so badly that he's gonna walk up to me. Oh, it's Bug Catcher Owl. Of course, guys, it's Owl. Look at him. That's what Owl looks like. Yep, yo sirree. Not the little, okay. I was thinking of Owl, a different kind of Owl, but I was gonna say his outfit actually looks pretty cool, so I'm not gonna make fun of him too much, because I really do like the winter sprites on everything. I mean, the Pokemon don't really have them, which is, it would be really cool to see some like ice version of a lot of Pokemon. I think that would be a really cool addition to this Pokemon Christmas version. Well, some people were even calling it Pokemon Winter Edition instead of Christmas Edition, which does make more sense because this is like Pokemon Winter basically. There's snow everywhere, we got snowy people, some snowy Pokemon showing up. Like back at Union Cave, you can actually find Swinub, so if you wanted to catch yourself a Swinub, you can actually do that there. But I didn't do that because I don't really care much about Swinub, at least right now. Here's another kid though. Bug Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger that much faster. Oh, I see what you're saying, my man, and I would say I agree, but then I realized that you're wearing your snow clothes indoors, and it's a little bit weird because the bug catchers outside weren't really wearing their snow clothes if I think about it now. So why are the ones inside wearing snow clothes but then the one outside weren't? I don't really understand, man. Everyone in this region seems to have their stuff going on backwards, or not really, I guess the other way around. Yeah, backwards basically. So Here's Beedrill though, which contrary to what I thought for the longest time is actually bug and poison and not bug and flying, so this will definitely be a super effective confusion coming out, but it'll also be a pretty strong Fury attack, especially, well, okay, it hit 3 times. I was gonna say, man, if that really hit like 5 times, I would have been a little bit upset because you got Red Wings Beedrill, and I thought for a second it was because of all the enemies that you slain, but then I realized that it is completely not, and it's just the fact that, you know, you're Beedrill, and Beedrill tend to have red wings for some reason. This should give us the level up, I feel like, but maybe it won't because it's a Kakuna, and they tend to not give very much. Yeah, that's not going to give us it. Oh well. Oh well, little old Benny, just evolving isn't enough, and you were certainly right because you might have had the Beedrill, but guess what? Bug Pokemon, bro, they don't cut it, man. My grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough, too. Oh, tougher than Delibirds because we didn't end up even fighting any Delibirds, if I think about it. We just saved them. We didn't fight any of them. We didn't even get close to actually battling any Delibirds at all. Did we even get to catch one? I don't think so. I mean, you can probably find Delibird in that cave, that little icy slowpoke well kind of thing, but am I gonna go find one? Probably not. Let's just take down this Butterfree right here. Hopefully we can get through the little birdies. Yay, nice. The cuckoos do not affect me, bro. They might be hovering above Vixen like that all threateningly, but they do not affect me. And that level 20 actually signifies something pretty crazy for Beetle, I feel like, because I think that's the level when he/she evolves into Kirlia. And then depending on what kind of gender you are, of course, you can evolve into Gallade or Gardevoir. Gardevoir is most likely in this game because I don't even know if Gallade's in it, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to have a Gallade. Gallade, yeah. Gardevoir we're going to be able to have, but not Gallade. Please, for the love of confusion, thank you. There goes the Beedrill, which means that Vixen is, oh my gosh, are you kidding me, Vixen? You like barely didn't reach 20 there. But hey, Beetle did, and so he is going to be evolving into a beautiful little Kirlia. Or she. I'm not really sure what Vixen is right now. Congratulations! Yay! I love it. And I'm sure you love it too. I'm pretty sure it's a girl though, so no matter what, it's going to be Kirlia. Let's find out real quick. Here is the wrong Pokemon, and here's the right Pokemon, which is totally a boy, so never mind. I guess it could be a Gallade if he is in this game, but as I said earlier, I don't actually know if he is or not, so let's just go ahead and Oranberry up our Vixen and take on the gym leader himself. Wow, I kind of just died from a cough attack, so that's great. Hope you guys are doing a little bit better in this nice winter time. Here is the big, the bad, the Bugsy himself. It's Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is gonna make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. You go ahead and try to do that because I don't think even if you did teach me what you know, it would help me out at all. Why does he have green hair? I thought Bugsy was supposed to have purple hair, but maybe back in the day he was a little bit undecisive. I mean, heck, I'm pretty undecisive, so I don't blame you at all, Bugsy. Anyway, he's actually going to start off with Butterfree, which is probably the worst thing that could have happened to us because I know he's got Scyther, and I know he usually has, well, I don't even think he usually has Butterfree. He usually has like very weak bug Pokemon like Metapods and stuff, so I don't know what's going on with Bugsy. He seems a little bit stronger, but at the same time, weaker in a way because he's not going for very good attacks right now. I mean, he paralyzed us and he tried to put me to confusion, so he's obviously going for the Parahacks, which is the real good strategy in Pokemon. If you really think about it, what is the best strategy in Pokemon? Hacks your opponent, hacks the crap out of them, man. Do that. Hit him with the flinches, hit him with the paralyze, hit him with the confusion. Just do it, man. You're probably going to end up losing or winning out of luck anyway, so you might as well go for the luck right off the bat, just like I'm doing, which is actually not that at all. Here comes his Scyther though, but what I was saying I do is just go for raw power, which usually in the main game of Pokemon tends to work out a little bit better. Wow. Somehow he goes for Leer. It doesn't even work, man. Vixen is just like, hell no, I ain't dealing with no Leers, I ain't dealing with nothing, just Fury Cutters, not even dealing with Fury Cutter. Look at this. This is Vixen right now saying, that's it. I'm done taking your garbage. I am not taking this bug type trainer seriously anymore. It doesn't work. And honestly, when I think about it, like a bug type trainer as a gym leader, it really doesn't work. Like even Aaron in the Elite Four, he had some really strong bug Pokemon, and man, I just probably the most underwhelming, I guess, Elite Four ever. because even with that Drapion, even with everything he's got, he just doesn't seem to do anything or get anything done, really. His Vespiquen is like his most threatening thing, and I don't know, man. I'm talking about it right now, but really, like, Bugsy is just the worst version of that. He does absolutely nothing. He doesn't even have his purple hair in this game, and so, without any trouble at all, even though our Pokemon are pretty high level, we're going to take down Bugsy and also learn Quick Attack. So let's go ahead and get rid of Tackle, I guess, because I didn't realize that it just asks you just like that, so oh well. There goes Bugsy. Amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. Hooray! We're gonna get the Hive badge. That was really fast music. Do you know the benefits of Hive badge? If you have a Pokemon that no cut will be able to use it outside of battle. Here, I also want you to have this. Nice, it's TM49, which is Fury Cutter. Didn't work out for him, so I'm not sure if I'm going to end up really using it too much, Bugsy there, but, you know, I appreciate the gifts, I really do. I mean, it's a tough times, the economy's bad and whatever other adults talk about, and it's not really a good time to be giving out gifts, so I appreciate the thought, man. You know, it is the thought that counts after all. So before we end off this episode, let's actually end it off with a bit more of a bang, because I know of a certain rival battle that's going on somewhere around in these parts, and I really want to go take it on, so we're gonna go do that. And of course we're gonna be using our newly acquired Pokemon, so here comes Berry, Sparky. I don't know which one I want to use. I guess Sparky for now, not sure. He's a shiny Pikachu, man. It seems kind of cool to use a shiny Pokemon. I don't think I've ever really used a shiny aside from the Gyarados that you get, and hey, this is another shiny that you just randomly get, so then again, I still have yet to catch my own shiny. Orange, is it true? Has Team Rocket really returned? Wow, you beat him? That's amazing. I won't be much of a match compared to them, but we could battle. Okay. I don't even remember your name. Chris? Kira? Crystal? Something? Purple. Oh, it's Purple. It's our rival Purple. Okay, never mind. This is who it is. So we have two rivals in this game. We've got Purple and we've got May. I don't really know who May is, but she's definitely not the month, and therefore she may want to battle. So what am I even going for right now? I'm trying to make puns on top of puns that don't even need to be punned right now, because we're battling Purple anyway. We're not even battling May. May was another random battle that we happened to have in the last episode, like a random rival. So I guess we might be seeing some more of May later on, considering Silver is nowhere to be found. I have a feeling that Silver is going to be in this game. He's just going to end up being like a really powerful trainer at the ending, like a secret boss, almost like a Red on top of Mount Silver or something. I really bet that's what's going to end up happening, because he should still be around, right? Like, this is a retelling of Johto, but I feel like the characters from Johto should still be around somewhere. So let's go back out to Sparky, because he is a electric type after all. And you're going to go for your Tail Whip, which means that we get to go for Thunder Shock, and check out the damage on that, boys. That is a real super effective hit right there. Like, if you've ever seen a real critical hit, super effective hit, you haven't seen one till you've seen that Thunder Shock from Sparky the shiny Pikachu, man. That is some legit stuff. But realistically though, we're not doing anything to this Meryl, so let's see if we can go for Ember instead. I feel like that'll do a little bit more. No, or not. It does the exact same amount. Oh god. Now he's rolling out, so we better take care of that before he rolls out too much. You know what I'm saying. Ooh, Thunder Wave, nice. Alright, I like it. Her final Pokemon, however, is going to be Vulpix. What? Whoa, hold up, wait a minute. Why do you have a Vulpix, lady? Huh? Okay, well, this Vulpix decides to go for Water Gun. Or sorry, Ember. Or no, what did it even go for? Tail Whip. I went for Water Gun and almost killed it. That was the whole point I was trying to make, is why did you go for Tail Whip when you probably could have killed my Wooper in one hit? I'm not sure, because now I get free experience on him, and wow. This Babby, this Vulpix, man, it actually put up a little decent fight there for the last few minutes, because I was using Quick Attack. Doesn't do the most damage exactly, I guess, but there we go. It's Rival Purple. I'm not surprised I lost. I guess I'll just have to train my Pokemon. Isn't that what you were already doing? Maybe you need to try something different instead of training then. Because if training doesn't work, then you should probably try something else. Even though I lost, I still love to battle. It helps you to learn what you can improve, you know? Maybe next time I'll be a better match for you. In the meantime, never stop your training. I'm gonna keep it too. Maybe one day, I'll even be stronger than you are. Little bit doubtful, I feel like, but I guess I can't take away her motivation, I guess. So, see you guys in the next episode.